Hey Internet, Eric here. It's Bloody Sunday again. What Bloody Sunday is where you take a death from a specific movie, any type of media, TV show, what have you, and just make a short and like a memorable death or a cool death or however you want to describe it. Make a short video and describe it, and that's it. Free for anyone to participate. I've been wanting to do this for the last few weeks. Been busy, blah blah blah. I'm always full of fucking excuses. But the reason why I want to talk about this particular death scene is because at the time when I wanted to do it, Cobra Kai had just come out with season 4, and Terry Silver had come back, and in this movie, Thomas Ian Griffith plays another evil character. We're talking John Carpenter's vampires. He plays I guess you would say, head vampire. Is it Valak? I think his name is. The death scene. Well, first off, obviously, if I'm talking about death in a movie, plot spoilers, whatever, watch your own risk, the usual shit. This death scene comes early on, and I'm discussing the basic plot of this is. I'll get more into it if I ever discuss it in full, but James Woods has a group of vampire killers. They kill vampires. Thomas Ian Griffith is the head vampire, wants to rule the world, blah, blah, blah. Get more into it in a different video. Um, this scene in particular deals with and it happens early on in the movie, is the death of Jack Crow's, which is James Woods' entire vampire hunter team other than Daniel Baldwin. They have just destroyed a nest, is what they call. All the vampires in like some abandoned church or some bullshit out in the middle of nowhere. And they're now all at the motel, which I think is hilarious. It's the Sun God Motel, and they're a bunch of vampire hunters, and they're partying. They're getting drunk. They're doing drugs, the usual celebratory stuff. They have a priest with them. He's the one that does the last rites. He's there partying. They have I don't know if he is the sheriff, but they have a policeman there who knows all about Jack Crow and what he's doing. And they got a bunch of hookers. Again, the usual celebratory stuff. And Valak has shown up. And Valak, like I said, he's the head vampire. And he looks cool as fuck. Typical, long black hair, this and that, long fingernails, usual stuff. And he shows up at the motel, knocks on the door, and Mark Boone Jr., who, a lot of people know as Bobby Elvis from Sons of Anarchy, and whenever you need a fat, burly, old biker type of guy, you get Mark Boone Jr. He's having fun with the hooker. They're not having sex yet, but he opens the door. Oh, he doesn't hear. I don't know if he hears a knock at the door or not, but he's gonna go get some more beer. Opens the door, and then there's Valak standing right there. He's drunk as fuck, so he doesn't even realize what's going on. And then Valak, like I said, long fingernails, right through the gut of Mark Boone Jr. And then you just see a swipe. His arm. He swipes his arm up. We get the blood splatter on Mark Boone's face. He falls to his knees, and then in just a great gory effect, he just splits in half. Shit hits the fan. Everybody's running crazy. Hookers running this way. Vampire hunters running that way. We have Valak just tearing everything up. He's grabbing the heads of vampire hunters and just snapping the necks. There is a scene where a vampire hunter runs towards Valak, and Valak punches through the guy's body. So his hand is out, and then he grabs the neck of a hooker, and he's strangling her while this guy is literally impaled on his arm. Cool shit. We have one of the vampire hunters has a semi-automatic weapon, and he's shooting at Valak, and Valak is just standing there taking the bullets, just shaking his head, laughing maniacally, enjoying it, and it's to no effect. He grabs a hooker. Valak grabs a hooker, uses her as human shield. That doesn't work, and then of course, vampire hunter runs out of bullets. He's got a stake in his mouth. Tries to stake him. That goes wrong. And I love it how John Carpenter is editing, like, it how would you say it? It's not quick cuts, but it like fades from him Valak killing somebody to the chaos of everyone running away to Valak killing somebody again. It's really cool the way it's edited. And eventually Jack Crow shows up. Like I said, that's James Woods. He hears all the crazy stuff that's happening. He jumps in, he tries to shoot Valak to no avail. Valak is going to kill Jack Crow, says Jack Crow's name, so he knows who he is, which, again, watch the movie. There's more to it, and like I said, I'll get to it someday. And right before he's going to kill Jack, Valak is shot from behind by the fucking priest. And it's Valak goes to the priest, grabs him, puts the shotgun under the priest's head or under the priest's chin, makes the priest blow his own brains out. It's not too gory, but we get that cool, shot of brains on the ceiling. And then, Daniel Baldwin shows up, and him and Jack Crow get the fuck out of there. So, short and sweet, Valak kills a hell of a lot of people, lots of vampire hunters, lots of dead hookers, a dead priest, a dead sheriff, and sadly, all Jack Crow has left is Daniel Baldwin, perhaps one of the worst Baldwins. But that's it. My Bloody Sunday for this week was John Carpenter's Vampires. Basically, Valak kills everybody. So that's it. Like and subscribe, comment below, tell me what you think of this death scene. Participate if you want to, just, hashtag Bloody Sunday, however you want to do it. I don't know. Cheers.